I'm back again to make another video, and today I'm going to do something different. I already have my basic makeup on without eyeshadow or eyeliner, and I'm going to do more of a costume makeup, or I don't know what I'm trying to say, but you'll see at the end. I'm going to be basing it off of someone very familiar in the villain world, and let's see if you can guess throughout the video, and I'll tell you maybe halfway through, and we'll make this a mystery. So to start, I'm going to be taking, once I find my brush, small brush like this, and getting this red shade right here. It's from BH Cosmetics. Tap off the excess. I'm going to be applying it to my brow. I have a mirror over here. I'm going to be taking it. So I'm going to do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and now I have concealer, shaping out the actual shape of my brows that I want. And as you notice, they are red, and that's a very big color, along with green in this look. So I'm going to use this brush to make the shape with the concealer, make it go where I want it to go. Like that. Do the same over here. And then go blend this, and see you in a few. Okay, I'm back, and now my brows are in the shape that I need them to be. And I'm going to be taking that same red color I used on my brows and putting it in on my crease. So, for those of you watching, and if you haven't seen my intro, you might not have an idea of what I'm trying to recreate villain-wise. But for those of you that have watched, you might understand and you might not. But I have this little figure, courtesy of my little stepbrother, who can give you the answer of who I'm trying to recreate. We are trying to recreate, not this exact look, but Poison Ivy, going off of a more realistic version of that. So we'll be applying that red to the crease. And there it is so far. Then I'm going to be going in with this really bright green right here from the BH Cosmetics palette, and applying that to my lid. So you're going to build up that coverage on your lid, and once you have the coverage, we can move on to the next step. But until then, I'll see you in a few. Okay, I'm back, and now I'm going to be taking a darker green shade from Buxom. I know it's flipped for you guys. In the shade Prenup. Applying that to the corner of my lid. Only on the green part, though. I've recently discovered Buxom makeup at Ulta, and it's really good quality. I'm a big fan of it. So, I'm just going to darken the corner of the green. And then, we're going to move on to the next step of either, can you guys guess which one? Red or green? You'll see. Okay, I'm back, and if you guys guessed red, you were right. I'm going to be going in with another red shade. It's just a random red I found. And putting that in the crease on top of that other red shade. This is going to make a dark, almost burgundy color, but it's brighter than a burgundy. So, apply that and bring it up pretty high. Okay, so, gonna blend, keep applying, and I'll be back in a minute. Our next step is to be taking a really dark green, let me see, darker than Prenup, this shade right here, from the BH Cosmetics palette, and applying that as a transition shade from the crease to the lip. That way it's not just red to green. It will sort of transition. Because even though you don't have much to go off of for a Poison Ivy makeup look, you know, makeup-wise, there needs to be transitions. So keep applying that. It's going to give you a nice gradient before blending, that is. You can do that to the other eye. So, as you can see, this has nothing to do with the look right now. I've already posted 2 videos this year. I'm doing pretty well at keeping on task with it. It's pretty fun. And please let me know if you guys want to see something particular. My back to school video was a request, and I made sure that happened. So if you have a request, don't be scared to ask. So now that that's done, I'm going to be taking a more shimmery shade, and we're going to do a sparkly gold, just artistically. I'm going to be taking this shade right here, and this is sort of mixed with green on purpose. I'm applying that to the corner of my eye. Just giving it something to shine. I have another gold I'm going to go in with from Buxom. And this is not a sponsored video. These are the palettes that have the colors I need. Okay. The color from Buxom I'm going to be going in with is this one. It has 24 karat stilettos. This one is more pigmented than the last gold shade. And it's easy to build off of. Blow off the excess. Okay. Now we're going to blend this all together. And I'm going to be blending it with, where's my blending brush? There it is. I'm blending it with my blending brush, in my little whale blending brush, which is my favorite of them. It's from Glamour Dolls, and it's number 10. I'm going to blend this. See you guys after it's done. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing now is doing what I imagine would be Poison Ivy when she's actually not disguising herself. So I just dipped a brush in a little thing of water and and I'm dipping it into a green eyeshadow to make it sort of like a paint. There's not a lot of water on the brush. I'll be going from the corner of my eye, making vines. And the vines are more abstract shapes, so you can vary your vines if you recreate this look. If you do recreate this look, please send me pictures. I'd love to see it. Wait, let me bring the camera closer. Like, this is what we're working with so far. It's not very opaque, but we'll get there. So just build it up and do this all over your face. And once you feel like you have enough vines, you don't have to do it all over your whole face. It's really up to you. This is where you can have fun with the makeup look. Once you feel like you're good, we can move on to the next step. But while I figure out how many vines I want to add, we'll let you guys catch up. Okay, so now I have the vines on my face, and they're pretty opaque in person. The lighting is making them not look as opaque. I'll show you at the end of the video. So now I'm going to be taking a mixture of the greens I used for my vines, mixing the two together, and I'm making leaves.